I'm on the board of the House of the Seven Gables. The reason why I'm involved with the Gables is because I believe we need to preserve our history and embrace the mission that we have here of a combination of taking care of the past and helping with the future. And by helping with the future, we're helping with the immigrants, making America home. When you want something to exist, you need to be a part of it, you need to support it. This wonderful campus and home has been here for 350 years. We can't take that for granted. We can't be here forever. So it's a member-supported, donor-supported organization that I'm proud to be a part of. Thank you for your support, and I hope you become a member of the Gables. Thanks.
So hello, I'm Kara McLaughlin. I'm the executive director here at the House of the Seven Gables, and we're here at Taste of the Gables, our annual fundraiser, where we're celebrating the 350th anniversary of the house we all know as the House of the Seven Gables. It's actually the Turner Ingersoll Mansion. It was built in 1668 and was home to a very wealthy sea merchant. But today, it's a historic house museum. It's famous because of the novel that Nathaniel Hawthorne wrote, based on the inspiration he found here in the home. But what's most unique about this house is what happened at the turn of the 20th century when our founder, Caroline Emerson, bought the house, turned it into a museum, but used the funds from ticket sales to pay for social work to help the immigrants that were settling here in the Derby Street neighborhood. At the time, they were coming from Eastern Europe, Poland, Russia. But that work is something we still do today. We actually provide adult English language lessons and citizenship preparation courses for newly arrived immigrants. We have a summer school program for English language learners in elementary school called Caribbean Connections. And we also host a series of community conversations on the topic of immigration and immigration reform. So this event here tonight is full of our supporters. We've got a lot of local restaurants and caterers, vintners, brewers, sweet makers, all here to support this incredible mission to both preserve the House of the Seven Gables and help the immigrants that are settling in the North Shore area settle successfully here. So, thank you.
Good evening, I'm John Keenan from Salem State University. It's a pleasure to be here this evening celebrating the House of Seven Gables 350th anniversary and I think the 7th annual Taste of the Gables. We at Salem State are excited to partner with the House of Seven Gables. Provost David Silva is on the board here, and one of the things we really encourage on our campus is senior administration to get involved in the community and be involved in civic engagement. So we look forward to the evening. Hope we're able to raise a lot of funds for all the programs they do down here at Salem State. And at the end of the evening, we look forward to the fireworks from Eastern Bank celebrating their 200th anniversary as well. Have a wonderful evening.
Hi there. So we are here for the Taste of the Gables for our 350th anniversary of the House of the Seven Gables. So we have about 19 vendors with their different specialties. We have beverage vendors, we have sweet vendors, we have all kinds of restaurants here tonight. And all of our proceeds tonight are going towards our mission, our dual mission of preservation and education, providing educational opportunities for our community as well as newly arrived immigrants.
Hi everyone, I'm Elzabel Rincon, Manager of Settlement Programs here at the House of the Seven Gables. We're having a great time with Taste of the Gable with this beautiful event and beautiful weather. Our settlement programming is part of our dual mission of historic preservation and supporting our recently arrived immigrants here in Salem. So we have a great community conversation coming up with artist and poet Magdalena Gomez, who's going to be doing interactive workshop on Welcome is Healing, Rethinking Immigration. I encourage everybody to come down and check it out. And also our ESL classes and citizenship preparation courses are underway. Ongoing registration, you can just come. Tuesdays or Thursdays, 6:30 to 8 at the Salem Academy Charter School on Congress Street. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's Anton here, the official magician of Salem, Massachusetts. We're at the Taste of the Gables. This is an incredible event. The food is amazing, it's got great drinks, and a silent auction. It's got a live auction as well. Fantastic prizes, including magical entertainment by yours truly. This event is a lot of fun. If you guys are in the Salem area or maybe you're visiting, of course you all know about the witch trials being a central element to Salem's past, but there's a lot of other incredible history here, and you get to see it come alive at the Gables. So I can't recommend this event or the Seven Gables enough if you want a true historic Salem experience. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Bernonia Berry. I'm a local novelist, and I'm here at the Taste of the Gables, which is one of my favorite events of the year at one of my favorite places. I've been really lucky to have my career supported by the House of Seven Gables for a long time, starting with my first job, which was as a substitute tour guide at the House of Seven Gables, from which I was fired rather quickly for making up stories. My mother always credits that my whole fiction writing career with this first job, so I'm grateful for that. When The Lace Reader came out, which was my first novel, the House of Seven Gables presented it to the world actually first, and has done so for all three of my novels so far. And I'm very glad to give anything I can back to the house. And also, I love the work the settlement is doing in our community. Some of my extended family are involved in this program. So I think there's probably no better time to be involved in such things. Thank you so much.
We're at the House of Seven Gables. We are part of their raffle, offering a gift certificate to our store for custom designed jewelry, and just happy to be part of the event and let people know who we are and support the Gables. So we're a family-owned business. We're 5 stores in Massachusetts, 1 in New Hampshire. We've been in business 140 years. We're a full-service jewelry store. We're the only Rolex dealer on the North Shore. And we specialize in fine timepieces, engagement rings. Our tagline is "Where Boston Gets Engaged." So we're here actually just to be part of the event because we were asked to donate something for the raffle and thought it would be great just to give some representation. If people have questions about what to spend their gift certificate on when they win it, we're here to kind of show them what we can do. We're getting ready for a big event in October where we're promoting restyling your wedding ring. So maybe 20 years ago when you bought your wedding ring, your style's changed or your look has changed and you want to update it a little bit. So we're just showing you all the different options and how we can help you make something new.
Taste of the Gables at the House of Seven Gables in Salem, Massachusetts, and we are the Hawthorne Hotel.
I think the event has changed over the years. There's definitely a great energy here. People have high expectations. The presentations are really stepping it up. All the local vendors and people just get really excited. But I think the energy and the experience has changed. It's elevated.
Well, we're part of the community of Salem, and what exposes our business. Of course, we have 3 businesses at the hotel. We have the Hawthorne Hotel, which is our rooms, and we have 2 restaurants, Nathaniel's and the Tavern on the Green.
So today we have a couple of different plates here, compliments of Chef Vanessa, who's plating behind me. Today we have one of our new Tavern on the Green menu items. So this is really to reach out to our vegan guests. We're really taking a strong pride in the dietary notations here. So we have a vegan tri-colored quinoa. Today we've added goat cheese on top just to spice it up, but we can do it without. Tri-colored quinoa, it's charred broccoli, roasted tomato, butternut squash, spiced cider vinaigrette. So it's a great fall dish on our new menu. And we also have here, for our seafood lovers, a sesame-crusted tuna, and that's over a carrot ginger puree and a sea bean carrot slaw. So very colorful dish. I think we're creating a buzz here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. I've heard a lot of it so far, and I just got here if you were to tell me how great it is.
We're here from Root, and Root is a nonprofit workforce training program for local youth in Essex County. We target young people ages 16 to 24, and we enroll them in a culinary arts training program. We also partner with virtually every business here, including House of Seven Gables, for job placement and on-the-job training, in addition to what we provide. So every young person that moves through Root will graduate with over 200 hours of culinary arts training, both serve-safe food handler and allergen awareness, $500 stipend, and on-the-job training at a local restaurant. And so Christian is actually a member of our cohort, right?
Yeah, I love it there.
Sure, my first name is Amy, A-M-Y. We're here at Taste of the Gables at the House of Seven Gables, and we are here representing Bancroft & Company, located in Peabody, Massachusetts at the North Shore Mall. And we are serving tonight a burratatini with a basil pesto, prosciutto, fresh tomatoes, and a little olive oil. We're a steakhouse, actually, a modern steakhouse. Mozzarella and tomatoes, a very classic summer appetizer, so that's basically why. So, and this is something that's on our menu as well. So everyone's really enjoying it. We had a couple people come back for seconds, and a couple people tell us it was their favorite thing. So.
Here we are at the House Seven Gables, a Taste of the Gables. This is our third year. We're happy to be here. We are located right across the street from the House Seven Gables, so we're sort of partners. We've been in Salem since 1806. We're the first candy company in America. We make the first piece of candy manufactured commercially in the country. And we've been in Salem all these years. It's been in my family now for 4 generations, and we're happy to be here today.
This is a chocolate orange truffle, and then dark chocolate and milk chocolate raspberry creams, and maple cream. And these are milk chocolate and white chocolate haystacks, so they're coconut.
This is only a very, very small sampling of what we manufacture.
Gables, and I'm so excited that we have been included in this fantastic thing. We're celebrating 350 years of this house being here, and we're psyched. And we have brought a selection of meats for all the folks to try, and we have everything from dry to sweet and everything in between, and we're really excited to get the word out. People have been very receptive. Today we have a selection here. We kind of wanted to go a little fall-like, even though today feels like summer. So we have everything from drier to sweeter, but we have wildflower honey mixed with blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries, all locally sourced in our Gables footprint. We have an apple cinnamon mead, which is definitely kind of that fall flavor, but good all year round. We have a traditional, so a Bewitched is just a clover honey from Maine, straight up. And we also brought a strawberry cinnamon, because we figured that's got 1 foot in summer and 1 foot in fall. But we are highlighting a super secret, not even on our menu. Viking Victory is back, and that is a bamboo honey with spice added. We would love to be invited back. This is a great venue, this beautiful, beautiful weather. We'd love to be back here. Representing Jolie Tea Company, and we're located on Essex Street across from the Hawthorne Hotel. And we are a retail tea company as well as a tea shop where you can come in and get a cup of tea. Yeah, we're here to provide dessert, and we're also just some more exposure for people visiting Salem, visiting the Gables. But we just love being part of it and supporting the Gables itself. We love Salem. We love the residents. We love the tourists. We even love October. So we've been there 3 years. We've been in business a total of 8 years.
We are Revolutionary War reenactors from Danvers, Massachusetts. We are the Danvers Alarmless Company. We are here at the House of Seven Gables for the Taste of the Gables.
First year we've been here, Pilar asked us to come and give it some 18th century flavor, and we'll be firing at 6 o'clock so to start off the auction. We are Revolutionary War reenactors, militia from about 1775, 1774, of what happened at the start of the Revolution in Salem Village, which was Danvers, or Peabody, all these little towns that are around here. this is where it all started. The House of Seven Gables was one of my customers when I had my own business, so we did the fire alarm security work at this site.
And I want to welcome you to Taste of the Gables 350. And thank you so much for joining us. So this year is our 6th year hosting this event, and I think it's the best turnout that we've had. It's definitely the best weather that we've had. We have a lot of fun in store for you, so I think it'll be the most enjoyable too. I want to recognize a few people that really made tonight happen, and it wouldn't be possible without them. First, I want to draw attention to Dick and Diane Pavick. I know you're around here somewhere. From the Salem Inn. There they are, right there. Awesome. Okay, so they chose to support our entire 350th 50th anniversary slate of programming at the Ingersoll level of sponsorship. And they made it so easy. I just sent a letter and they sent a check. It was wonderful, an executive director's dream. So thank you so much. I also want to thank Paul Susi, who's right up there, Susi Insurance Agency, right up there with the Pavicks at the Ingersoll level of sponsorship. So I also want to highlight Eastern Bank, who happens to be celebrating a very milestone anniversary themselves. They've been in business for 200 years. Woo, yeah. So we're grateful not only for their support tonight, we're grateful for the partnership we have with them, and for the fact that they're making tonight extra special by arranging for a fireworks display that will happen at 7:15 in honor of both of our anniversaries. So thank you, Eastern Bank. Yeah. There are many other sponsors. They're all on the back of your program book. Without them, this night would not be a success, and we are grateful to each and every one. Of course, I want to acknowledge our chefs and caterers, our vintners, our brewers, our sweet makers. Clearly, we couldn't have this night without them, nor could we have it without the generous donations to our silent and live auctions. So thank you all. Their names are all in the book with contact information, so you can easily find them when you're planning your event. We do have some elected officials here tonight. I know I saw Representative Tucker, and great, I finally saw Senator Joan Lovely's right there. Excellent, great delegation. We also have, I believe Mayor Driscoll is here, and then our school committee member, Anna Nunciu, who many of you may remember as our former settlement programs manager. So I would like to ask our Board of Trustees, if you're a member of the board, can you please raise your hands? Board members. Yeah. So this committed and generous group of individuals is led by Board Chair Ellen Dunn, who's right here. And I just want to thank you all for the support that you not only give the organization, but the support that you give to me personally. You're really amazing. I'm grateful for your being a part of this great place. And how about all my staff members and the volunteers? Can you raise your hands? Excellent. So I've received so many compliments about the quality of our tour and our programs, about the materials that we're putting out, and then the condition of our site. And really, it's these people that deserve those compliments, it's not me. So I feel incredibly privileged to work with such a great team of individuals. So thank you. I want to take an extra moment to introduce you to some new staff members. As you know, two long-term, or many of you know, not all of you, two long-term employees retired at the end of last year, Anna Nuncio and Karen Barter. So we have Elsa Bell Rincon, who's over here. She succeeded Anna as our settlement programs manager. And Pilar Garrow, where are you, Pilar? Right there. She took over for Karen as our director of development. Pilar, along with Claudia Schuber and Allison French, they're all in the development department. They spearheaded tonight's event, but they had the help of a wonderful group of volunteers that made up the event committee. They're also listed in the book. but I'd like to ask them to raise their hands. By committee, thank you. So this year, the committee made special efforts to reduce the environmental impact of Taste of the Gables. Thank you, Claudia Parashev, for her research, Peter and Joan Johnson for sponsoring the compostable and recyclable dishes, and to Gina DeChamps for making our printing of our invitation much more sustainable. And last but not least, I want to thank, introduce, and invite this year's honorary committee chair, Benonia Barry, to join me here at the podium. Over the course of this anniversary year, we've been focusing on how the Turner Ingersoll Mansion helps us share 350 years of stories. So who better to have as an honorary event chair than award-winning author of The Lace Reader, A Map of True Places, The Fifth Petal, who also calls Salem her home. So, as you'll soon find out, Brunonia has deep, long-standing connections to the House of the Seven Gables. So please join me in welcoming Brunonia Barry to the stage so she can share her story with you. Thank you.
I have to come down a little for me. Thank you, Cara. And thank you for this honor. This is wonderful to be asked to chair this year. And I couldn't be happier, and I have to tell you why. My very first job that I ever had was as a substitute tour guide at the House of Seven Gables. My employment lasted for exactly 2 days. I was coming down the secret staircase. I'd gone up the secret staircase with a bunch of tourists. I was telling the greatest story I think I've ever told, and they were absolutely enthusiastic. And I got to the bottom of the other staircase, and I was met by the manager, who said, "Miss Barry, you can go home now." And I got fired for making up stories. So I always credit my fiction writing career to the House of Seven Gables. Thank you. There's a little more to that story about trying to hide out in the Salem library so my mother wouldn't find out I'd been fired, but that wasn't quite as successful. So when The Lace Reader came out, it was presented here at the House of Seven Gables. Someone had forgotten that I had once been a substitute tour guide, and so I announced what I just told you at my first book reading. And someone turned to me and said, "Were you the one who fell asleep on the bed?" And I thought, well, at least I wasn't the only one fired. I don't know who that was. That was not me. When I wrote my second book, The Map of True Places, I actually wrote most of it in the gardens here. And so at another House of Seven Gables Taste of the Gables event, I actually bought a painting of the gardens here, which hangs in my office now. It's lovely. And every book that has come out since, that second book was about a Hawthorne scholar, and it was set in a fictional house on this street. It's actually that red house that it belongs to the Gables, but they wouldn't open it for me, so I don't know. You weren't. That's right. And every book I've done since has been celebrated here in one way. There was even a Lace Reader tour at one point. I think that was short-lived, but it was a lot of fun. It's been a great help. The Gables have been a great help to me. And now this settlement is of a great help to my extended family, who have all come from the Dominican Republic and are going to be involved in the English as a Second Language courses here on the path to citizenship. And so I'm very excited to say that this is still going on and my family is still being helped by the House of Seven Gables. And I think with that in mind, there's never been a more important time to give back. We want to celebrate the house. We want to have great fun tonight. And I think we want to give back to this organization that has given us all so much. I'm going to make this short and sweet because we've got an auction to do. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
So thank you, everyone. I do, we have a little bit of time before we go into our auction portion. There's still plenty of time to have some food and drink and a good time. There's also over behind the Hooper Hathaway house. Please make a trip over there. We have a lot of silent auction items. We also have a photo booth that I know they're very eager to take your pictures, so please go over there. And there's a bar over there with wine. I know we don't have that here, so please find your way over there as well and enjoy a little more time before our auction begins. Thank you.
As you can see, we gave her a new roof, and we're just about to start the paint job that many of you raised your paddles to support at last year's Taste of the Gables. So thank you for that. Come back in a few weeks after October and see the mansion looking better than she ever has in a really long time. We've also been celebrating by sharing 350 years of stories. Of course, the most famous story associated with the House of the Seven Gables is Nathaniel Hawthorne's Gothic novel. But that story in and of itself makes this house, that story in and of itself makes this site and the house worthy of preservation. But that's only one of our stories. And while it resonates with many, we know that the audience interested in the legacy of Nathaniel Hawthorne is limited. So what's truly special about the Gables is the many layers of history, the many stories that make it possible for just about everyone to make a connection. So here you can find the story of the American dream, the rags to riches tale of Captain John Turner, son of indentured servants who participated in the colonial trade of early New England, and he became one of the richest men in Essex County. He built this amazing mansion as a home for his family. But that American dream was not an option for Rebecca, Titus, or Lewis, the enslaved people that lived and worked in the home. It's important to know that their stories live here as well. Those looking for stories about strong women can find inspiration in Susanna Ingersoll, who at age 22 inherited her family's home, refused to let anyone take it from her, bought property, and became a real estate mogul when married women weren't allowed to own property. And while she remained single, she still managed to be the great woman behind a famous man when she encouraged her younger cousin, and I quote, to write about this old house. And of course, there's Caroline Emerton, one of our country's earliest social entrepreneurs. Over 100 years ago, Miss Emerton capitalized on the popularity of Hawthorne's novel, turned the mansion into a museum, and used proceeds from the tours to fund settlement work to help immigrants settle successfully in this country. Work to help them make America home. We could be here all night sharing stories about the House of the Seven Gables, but perhaps what makes us so incredibly unique and relevant is that the stories are still being written. Miss Emerton's legacy of helping immigrants settle in this country lives on as we provide adult ESL and citizenship preparation classes to some of our region's newest arrivals. We also hold a summer enrichment program called Caribbean Connections, which is designed to help younger English language learners forge a bond with their new home as they discover the long-standing connection it has with the one they left behind, all while building their literacy skills in both English and Spanish. A little later,
you're going to hear from two of these students. 14-year-old twins Jeffrey and Justin Rubiera arrived in this country just a few months ago, not knowing any English. And after participating in Caribbean Connections, they are ready to share a small piece of their American story. Before moving on, I just want to pause for a minute and reflect on the reasons this timber-framed home and our organization have survived for so long here on Salem's waterfront, withstanding the challenges of time and Mother Nature. I believe it's due to the strong foundations our predecessors built centuries ago, but it's also because of the people who care. People like you who are here tonight, in spite of the Patriots game, I'm sorry. So I raised my glass, but I don't have a glass. Can I have a glass? Raise your glass. I raise my glass to you first. And thank you for caring. And I want to ask you to join me in a toast, if I had a glass, for planning. A toast to the House of the Seven Gables, to 350 years of stories. Thank you, excellent. That's Julie, she always comes through with the drink for me. So, to the House of the Seven Gables, 350 years of story and 350 more. Thank you. I'm now going to ask you to help us continue the American story by bidding high and bidding often during this upcoming auction. And backed by popular demand, we have the voice of experience, Dawn Kelly, as our premier auctioneer. So Dawn, can you come up and take over for me? Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for your support.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, please give a really big hand for all the great work that Kara leads over here, please. Oh, it's fantastic. So, let me just say, this year is equally unique. You know, every year some great items are donated so that we can raise some money and have some fun. This year I think they're really special, and I think you're really going to like them. What I really want to tell you, though, is this first item is a tandem skydiving item. And I want you to know, those guys with the muskets were shooting at the last guy that bought this right out here just a bit ago. So I want you to know this is not just fun, but it's also death-defying. Now think about this for a second. Do you want to just plummet out of the side of a plane, float in the air like a bird, look at the ground coming at you with all by yourself? No. There will be somebody, an instructor, to show you how to try to kill yourself jumping out of the side of a plane and going down with you the whole way. That's going to be just fantastic. So I would stop and think about it this way. When you start this bidding, you can sit there and say, yes, I'm going to bid this for myself, or I've got a buddy I'd really like to see do this. So buy it and give it to them coming Christmas. It'll work out great. So let's get the bidding started right now. We got this going. That's jumping out of a plane with the stuff that keeps you safe and somebody to tell you how to use it, where you come in safe and look fantastic. You hit the ground, you stand up, and everybody goes, wow. They are fabulous. Give me an opening bid right now at $200. We got $200. We got 200 looking for 300. 2 looking for 300 over here. We got 300 anywhere. 200 looking for 3. 200 looking for 250. Do we got 250? 250, 250 any place, please. Do we have 250? I don't see $250 looking for 350. 250 looking for 350. 250 looking for 300. We got 300, 300, 300. We got 300 anywhere, please. Jump out of a plane. Scream like a banshee. Bid 300. We've got 250 going once. You want to go to 3? I'm looking right at you. Come on. You can do it. 250 going twice. Congratulations. You're getting pushed out of a plane. What's your number, please? Number 219. So for those of you who like to do things on the ground, this next item, right, is a private catered tea at the Gables historic campus itself. This is afternoon tea at the Hooper Hathaway House, featuring Jolie Tea and Ferrera Foods. It's inspired by the historic tea gathering at the House of Seven Gables during the years of Caroline Osgood Emerton. We're offering an afternoon tea for 12 guests. This includes tea sandwiches, scones, pastries, French macarons, and chocolates. They'll be served alongside a special blend of tea crafted for this unique and exclusive experience. Oh my God, this is valued at $1 million. But tonight, you can get this thing started right now. That's 12 people going for fabulous tea. Here in a second, can we get a $500 opening bid, please? $500, looking for 6. 6, looking for 7. 6 over there, looking for 700. $700, looking for 8. 8, looking for 9. $900, looking for 1,000. Say 1,000, say 1,000, say 1,000. $1,000 right over here, looking for 1,100. 1,100 anywhere, looking for 1,100. $1,100, looking for 12. Want to jump to 15? $1,500, that's a girl, that's the way to do it. All right, $1,200, it was so fun to do. It really was fun. We have $1,200 each. Oh my God, so that's $2,400? Hold on, let me carry the one. First off, that's really nice and all, but does anybody want to knock them off their perch right over here? Well, come on, let's get it up. Let's get it. How about a $2,500 bid? We got $2,500 anywhere, $2,500 anywhere in the room. We've got 24 going once. 2 times 12 going twice. Congratulations, sold. $2,400. What are your numbers, please? 124 and 190. That's the way to do this. For those of you who think that the golf season is over, nay, nay. The next item up is 3 of the best golf courses on the North Shore that have donated to this event, and they're going to make it a spectacular time. You're going to be able to play at Turner Hill, Salem Country Club, and Kernwood Country Club. Some of the hardest, some of the most beautiful courses on the North Shore, nay, in the country. So 2 of these are foursomes, except for Salem. Salem happens to be a threesome with a member. So... You know, he's a celebrity unto himself. Just saying. And I'm going to keep that secret so that when you buy this, you're going to be totally surprised to go, oh my God, this is so good. I didn't know it was going to be him. That's fantastic. So think about this. Threesomes to this, threesomes, hold on. Threesome to one, foursomes to others. I always get stuck on that one. Anyway, this is going to be a great afternoon of golf. 3 great afternoons of golf. Hell, play 2 of them in one day. It's going to be a lot of fun. Can we get an opening bet of $1,000? Looking for $1,000 out there anywhere. $1,000, 3 rounds, all kinds of fun. How about an opening bid of $750? $750, any place in the room. $750 over here. $850? $750, $850, $950? $950, looking for $1,000. $1,000 looking for $1,200 over here. Might as well jump it up a little bit, move it along, just saying. 1,000 over there looking for 12. 1,100. $1,100. Could you guys all kick in $10, please? Get her up to 1,100, please. That'd be very nice. We get $1,000 right now over there looking for 1,100. They're going to kick in $10 each. Make the bid. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. It feels good. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Come on. Do it. Freddie, come on. You got to hold. You got to grip your fingers like this. And just ready?
I'll leave it up to her.
Oh wow. We get $1,000 lives. We'll give her 1,100 in the room anyway. $1,100. We get $1,100 any place. We get $1,100 looking for 12. 1,100 looking for 1,200. 11 looking for 12. 12 looking for 13. 12 looking for 13. 13 looking for 14. 13 looking for 14. I'm backing away from this one actually. 13 looking for 14. $1,400. That's the way to make it. Don't let her do it. Say no. Say no. Just say, come on now. You ready? Go do it. Come on. Make it 15. 15's a great number. You do that, everybody in the room's going to scream. I'm good. We got a $1,400 bid right now. $1,400 going once. $1,400 going twice. This is a deal. Sold. Congratulations. $1,400. Ladies and gentlemen, the next item actually is going to have a little bit of entertainment and education provided prior to the bidding. I would like to bring up to the stage, if I could, none other than Carrie Francis Cabot and the Greg Coles Experience for a salsa dance party in your home. Come on, let's let them hear it, guys. Oh my God, I love the moves. That was good. So, rumor has it that you could have this learning experience in your home for up to 20 people. Now that sounds like a good time. So how do we get this going? Talking about a fabulous night. You get to learn Latin dance steps and music and lessons by, of course, Greg Coles. But this is not only going to be that. You're also going to be catered by Gourmet Delights for up to 20 people. This is one heck of a great item. So let's get the bidding started right now for a great night. We're talking food, we're talking dancing. That means you can eat more food. This is going to be a great time. Let's get the bidding started at $1,000. We get $1,000 out there right now looking for $1,000. We get $1,000 anywhere out in the room. We got $1,000 looking for $1,500. There's 20 people now. Come on, do the math. That works out well. 1,000 looking for 15. 1,000 looking for 15 anywhere. We got 1,500 any place out in the room. We got $1,500 looking for 2,000. 15 over here looking for $2,000. $1,500 looking for $2,000. $2,000 over here looking for 25. 2,000 looking for 2,500. Oh, it's coming. $2,500 out there right now. We're looking for 20. You want to do it? You want to do it. I know you want to do it. Come on. $3,000. Blow the house off. You can do this. $1, $2, $3,000. We're looking for $3,000 bid. We get 25 over there looking for 3. 25 looking for 3,000. $3,000 in the back right now. That's the way to make this work. Looking for 3,500, 3,500, 35. Squeeze me? Well, let's start with $3,500 and see how that works out. $3,500 out there right now. Oh, come on, bring it up to 4. Anybody to 4? You're going to do it? You're going to do it? You saved money the last time you didn't bid. We got 3,500 looking for 4,000 right now. 35 looking for 4. 3,500 going once. $4,000. $4,000. That's to make this work. Do we have any movement on 4,000? 4,000? If we were to step back, can we do it? If we were to step back and do it 2 times, ladies and gentlemen, we're selling this twice. $3,500 each. What's your number, please? Sold, number 190 at $211. Oh, you guys are going to have so much fun. Woo! That's how to make things work up here. So, ladies and gentlemen, normally I try to end with something exciting. Instead, we raised a few more dollars, which makes it even better, and I think that's pretty exciting. First off, thank each and every one of you, the House of Seven Gables, all of the crew here. Everybody has done a fantastic job, and you guys really have made this work. Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a wonderful evening.
So I want to thank everybody too. This really was the best Taste of the Gables that we've had yet. The weather, the company, and the results. That's all I can say. You've all been so incredibly generous, and we are truly grateful. And we will make very good use of the funds that we raised tonight, working with our community and also preserving this wonderful site.